Okay, good evening. This is the Public Health and Safety Committee meeting for June 17th, 2024. Before we get started, we're going to ask everyone to take a moment of silent meditation, please. Pause for a moment of silent meditation. Okay, now I ask everyone to stand, please, repeat after me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Tonight joining us, we have our Township Manager, Pat Stasio. We have Assistant Manager, John Bainman. We have our Assistant Solicitor, Brianna Bryant. We also have joining me on the stage here, we have Kip Patrick and Anthony Benucci. At this time, gentlemen, would you please approve the minutes for the May 20th?
Yes, I have no problems.
You okay?
Approved, yep.
Okay, we'll call these minutes approved then. Thank you very much. Now we have a new person joining us at the dais. We have our acting chief, Lieutenant Kelly Riggle. Please, Chief, welcome and give us your report, please.
Thank you. The monthly report for May of 2024, the Upper Moreland Police Department responded to 1,327 calls for service. The total calls for service year to date is 6,454. Calls for service between April 2024 and May 2024 indicated a 2.67% increase in volume. The monthly police department call volume decreased by 0.63% between May 2023 and May 2024. Outlying year-to-date call volume, May 2023 is 6,495 calls. May 2022, 6,450 calls. May 2021, 5,777 calls for service. The overall difference between year-to-date May 2021 and May 2024 is an 11% increase in call volume. The following Part 1 crimes were reported and investigated by Upper Moreland Police Department in May 2024. 1 robbery, 1 aggravated assault, 26 theft offenses, with 5 cleared by arrest. The following Part 2 crimes were reported and investigated by the Upper Moreland Police in May 2024. 3 public intoxication offenses cleared by arrest, 8 narcotics offenses cleared by arrest, and 33 other crimes committed cleared by arrest. The Patrol Division conducted the following proactive measures: 417 vehicle investigations, 60 hazardous traffic violations, 95 non-hazardous traffic violations, 13 parking citations and 3 parking warnings, 9 homeless contacts, 5 DUI investigations. 2 of those were between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., and 3 were between the hours of 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. The Traffic and Highway Safety Unit conducted the following investigations, activities, and studies during the month of May 2024. 37 calls for service, 6 traffic and parking issues, 2 traffic studies, 3 directed patrols, 136 traffic stops, motor vehicle investigations, 100 warnings were issued, 35 hazardous traffic citations were issued, 23 non-hazardous traffic citations were issued, 320 bus patrol violations, 7 abandoned vehicle investigations, no parking tickets were issued, and no mix-up inspections were conducted. Our Detective Bureau opened the following 25 new investigations in the month of May 2024. 1 robbery investigation, 1 threats investigation, 1 firearms investigation, 1 retail theft investigation, 1 theft from auto investigation, 1 attempted suicide investigation, 1 fraud investigation, 2 assist other agency investigations, 3 compliance investigations, 3 drug investigations, 4 assault investigations, and 5 child line investigations. The Detective Bureau also executed the following arrest or search warrants during the month of May 2024. 8 arrest warrants, 1 for drug arrest with a firearm, 3 for sales to minors arrests, 1 drug sales arrest, 1 assault with a firearm arrest due to a road rage, 1 assault with a firearm arrest involving a juvenile, and 1 weapons offense arrest. There were 3 search warrants that were issued, 1 vehicle search warrant for drugs, 1 home search warrant for drugs, and 1 call detail record CDR search warrant. The following is an overview of Part 1 crime statistics. Burglaries investigated year-to-date for 2024 are 2 burglaries with 1 clearance. In 2023, 11 burglaries with 3 clearances. 2022, 5 burglaries with 4 clearances. 2021, 7 burglaries with 1 clearance. Robberies that are investigated year-to-date in 2024, we have 3 robberies with 1 clearance. In 2023, 10 robberies with 10 clearances. In 2022, 2 robberies with 2 clearances. And 2021, 5 robberies with 0 clearances. All of those robberies do remain under investigation by the Detective Bureau. Thefts, including retail theft, year-to-date total 147 with 81 clearances. Some notable investigations for our Detective Bureau. May 11th, Welsh Road and Carlson Drive, there was an assault with a firearm. On Saturday, May 11th, 2024, at 1:39 p.m., the Upper Moreland Police Department responded to the area of Welsh and Carlson Drive for a report of an armed person involved in a road rage incident. The reporting party advised that an individual pointed a handgun at her from another vehicle. Through the course of this investigation, Detective Gallagher used various law enforcement databases and conducted an interview of the victim to identify the involved offender's vehicle. The offender was located at her home later in the day. Detective Gallagher, through the interview of the offender, was able to confront her with inconsistent statements she was making. This led to the recovery of the firearm that was used in the incident. The offender was charged with assault and related offenses. On May 13th, 2024, we had a drug investigation at 201 Costello Avenue. At 12:38 a.m., the Upper Moreland Police Department responded to a residence in the Hatboro section of Upper Moreland Township for a medical emergency involving a teenager who was suffering from the exposure to LSD. An investigation was conducted on Monday, May 13th, 2024 by Upper Moreland Police Department and members of the Montgomery County Drug Task Force. The investigation revealed that the involved teenager had made arrangements to purchase LSD tablets from an adult student at Upper Moreland High School. The drug transaction occurred in the area of the teenager's home on Friday afternoon. The adult responsible for the sale of the LSD to the juvenile was arrested and charged with possession with intent to distribute controlled substances. On May 21st, 2024, the Upper Moreland Police Department responded to the Verizon wireless store in the Marketplace Shopping Center for a point-of-gun robbery. The detective unit responded and initiated an investigation. This robbery was linked to numerous cell phone store robberies in Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware, and Montgomery. The detective unit is working with federal, state, and local partners on this investigation. Suspects have been identified in this robbery, and it remains an active investigation. The Upper Moreland Police K-9 Unit monthly report shows that K-9 Maximus and Officer Snyder completed the required monthly training. On May 11th, 2024, K-9 Maximus was deployed to assist Horsham Police locate a carjacking suspect from Warminster Township. On May 13th, 2024, K-9 Maximus was deployed on a search warrant in Upper Moreland Township to search for a gun. On May 24th, 2024, K-9 Maximus conducted a K-9 demonstration for the Eastern Center Veterinary Program. On May 28th, 2024, K-9 Maximus was deployed to assist Hatboro Police locate a suicidal juvenile. And also on May 28th, 2024, Officer Snyder assisted Central Bucks Regional Police Department with their K-9 handler selection process. Some community-oriented policing and department monthly activities and highlights. On May 6, 2024, Officer Sokolis, along with members of the Upper Moreland Township Fire Department and Second Alarmers, received a life-saving proclamation for their heroic events that saved the life of a 57-year-old male that suffered a sudden cardiac arrest on February 16, 2024. On May 16, 2024, Detective Gallagher and Sergeant Cordora met with the residents of Ann's Choice in Warminster and presented fraud and crimes targeting the elderly. On May 19, 2024, Upper Moreland Police Department welcomed Dominic DeFalco, a student at Campbell University, as an intern. On May 21st, 2024, Officer Meisner and myself assisted faculty of Upper Moreland Middle School with an intruder drill. And on May 24th, 2024, Officer Snyder and K-9 Maximus led a demonstration for the students of Eastern Tech School. That concludes my report.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Any commissioner comments for?
The only thing I'll add, the Township of Warminster sent us a thank you letter for the department for something that we had helped with their department on an issue. So it's nice that they responded to us. They didn't know exactly who and stuff, but their chief sent a letter for a thank you.
Okay. Any other commissioner comments for the lieutenant? Nope. Any public comments? Thank you, Lieutenant. Chief Glassman, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's my pleasure to present the May 2024 Fire Department report. There were 73 fire calls, 15 EMS calls for a total of 88 calls. Our response time presently is 3 minutes and 33 seconds to arrive at your emergency. For the month, the fire permit inspections, we completed 28 of them. We collected $4,615. For the year, we've collected $30,630. From the turnpike, we collected $675. For the year, that's $5,725. EA recovery for the month, $1,750. For the year, $3,717. So far this year, we've collected $40,000 in fees. This same time last year, it was $8,800. So that's a gain of $31,207. We've increased over last year. And as an early heads up, the Finance Committee will be happy this month. We're already at $12,500, so I'm tracking it closely. We're doing well there. There were 7 fire marshal investigations. The big incident, I'm happy with it, was the bear sighting. The fire department was actually actively involved in that. I got put a nice picture of him in the report for everyone to see before he was returned safely to his home. We attended one community event with 18 people. Fire service training, there were 25 personnel for 2 hours and 232 hours. I attached a picture of the public safety team with the first lady at the high school. We didn't have access to it last month, so I attached it to this month's report. On emergency management, we participated in the Montgomery County monthly meeting, the Eastern Montgomery County meeting, and there were numerous meetings regarding the June fete, as we all remember. And that concludes my report, pending any questions.
Okay, Chief, you have a fire tip for the 4th coming up?
Fire tip, and I just seen it today. It's that barbecue season. Please move your gas grills and anything that's going to create radiant heat away from your house, garage, or anything. And please do not use gasoline to start outside fires. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. At this time, any commissioner comments for Chief?
I guess, when do you think we'll have our volunteers that are starting to apply and stuff available on the street?
The short answer, I'm going to say very soon. I'm working with John Bates today to get the 501c3, to get some funding on their side of the house, to get the physicals. I'm going to say within a month, maybe not even quite that long.
Good. Good. Good to hear.
Any other commissioner comments for Chief Glassman? Any public comments for Chief Glassman? Okay, Ken Davison, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. You have before you the May 2024 call statistics for second alarmers. We had 272 EMS calls for service in Upper Moreland Township. 72% of those were transported, 9% of them were non-transports, and 18% were others, such as standbys or assist and support services. I won't bore you with the exact breakdown of the dispositions, but you have them in the report in front of you. As we come into May and the following months becomes our busy time for standbys and details, on May 3rd, we did a standby for Penn State's graduation. May 4th, we had Montgomery County Community College 5K. May 5th, we did the Freedom Steps event. May 8th, we had an ambulance demonstration. May 16th, another graduation from Montgomery County Community College. May 18th, Hatboro Community Day, and May 22nd, a mock crash at Abington High School. In the month of May, there was one naloxone administration by EMS. My monthly disclaimer that just means that it was only one time that we gave it. It could have been given by bystanders, law enforcement, or other first responders prior to our arrival. Our May staffing report, full staffing for the month of May would be 3,348 hours. In May 2024, ALS actual staffing was 3,136 hours compared to May of 2023, where ALS actual staffing was 3,211 hours. We had a downgrade to BLS 98 hours in 2024 as compared to 89 hours in 2023. And unfortunately, we had a downgrade to no status 114 hours in May of 2024 as compared to 48 hours in 2023. So we continue to see the ups and downs of the staffing crisis we've talked about so many times. Some notable information. Second Alarmers and other area EMS agencies observed EMS Week, May 19th through the 26th, with several events throughout the area. We'd like to thank everybody who provided recognition to our providers during the week. We want to especially thank the team at Abington Jefferson Hospital and their partners in the Jefferson North Division. They brought a special guest speaker in for a presentation on May 26th. Eric Yager is a paramedic and an attorney from New Hampshire who's become a nationally recognized subject matter expert on patient restraint, sedation, and death in police custody. In addition to his presentation attended by over 50 area EMS providers on the 26th, the Montgomery County Ambulance Association sponsored a roundtable discussion with Eric for local EMS and police chiefs on Thursday the 25th. Several area chiefs attended the session, and it led to a lot of great discussion about how EMS and our law enforcement partners can work together to keep patients safe and avoid tragedies such as the Elijah McClain case and similar other incidents. Our department will be hosting a TECC class, a Tactical Emergency Casualty Care class, on Saturday and Sunday, June 22nd and 23rd at the Abington Township Public Safety Training Center. This class teaches emergency responders how to operate in hazardous or dangerous situations such as an active threat event, hazardous materials incident, or other similar condition where patients require treatment in an area with safety concerns. In addition to local EMS providers, we have students from several outside EMS agencies that have registered to attend the class. And finally, the first mailing for our 24-25 fund drive went out the last week in May. We've started to see a lot of responses from that. As of June 12th, we had received $17,635 in subscriptions from Upper Moreland residents, and an additional $2,435.50 in additional donations from Upper Moreland residents. We get a fair number of questions about this each year and a lot of phone calls as soon as it goes out. So just as a general reminder, Second Alarmers responds to all calls and treats all patients, whether you're a subscribing member or not. You should always dial 911 if you need an ambulance. There is a fee for service if you're treated by Second Alarmers. We will bill your insurance company whenever possible. Many insurance plans have patient responsibilities as a copayment or deductible. If the patient is a subscribing member of Second Alarmers, once all of the insurance company's responsibility has been exhausted, we will write off any out-of-pocket patient expense as a courtesy. For non-subscribing members, then those expenses are the patient's responsibility to pay. And the million-dollar questions, as they say, for this year remains the same. The fees for 2024, 2025, for an individual member to join it is $70. For a household to join it is $95. A senior single is $45. Senior is defined as 65 and older. And a senior couple is $65. That concludes my report. I'm happy to take any questions if you have them.
Thank you, Ken. Any commissioner comments for Ken?
No.
Any public comments for Ken? Thank you very much, Ken.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Okay, under old business, we have no old business, but we have some new business. We have a SWAT vehicle acquisition. Kelly, Lieutenant Chief, would you please give us information about that, please?
Okay, we have been chosen by the county to receive, if permitted, the Montgomery County SWAT East Region vehicle. And that is the Montgomery County Department of Public Safety is in the process of purchasing three Ford F-550 vehicles to support the 3 regional SWAT teams in Montgomery County. The acquisition of this vehicle is to provide a vehicle to transport SWAT members, their equipment, and a command post for incidents. The Department of Public Safety has requested that each regional team maintain and store the vehicle for service. The total cost of the vehicle is borne by Montgomery County. The benefit for Upper Moreland Township Police is that With the acquisition and storage of this vehicle, the existing SWAT vehicle owned by Upper Moreland Township is at end of life and can be sold via municipal bid. This vehicle would be stored at the Upper Moreland Township North Fire Station. It would require minimal, it would be a minimal fiscal impact, and it would just be vehicle maintenance that would be performed by Upper Moreland Township. The entire cost of the vehicle is by the county.
Okay. The entire cost by the county. That's the best price I heard all night. Okay, gentlemen, what is your pleasure? Do we approve this?
Yes, I approve.
Absolutely. It's nice that we have professional SWAT guys in Upper Moreland, and the truck will be in Upper Moreland. So I think it's a real win-win having it in our building.
It's definitely a win, and like I said before, most impressive thing is the cost. And Chief, would you please introduce your guest with us tonight, please?
My guest with me tonight is Montgomery County SWAT team leader here, Craig Bald, who is also an officer here at Upper Moreland. And he accompanied me tonight in the event that you had any questions specifically about the SWAT vehicle and any other SWAT type.
Can you tell us everything that's in it?
I can actually. Commissioner, you were correct. This is a very good opportunity for us to replace an over 20-year-old SWAT vehicle that we currently use, which in fact lost its brakes on the last response to a job. So this is very fortunate for us. The timing of it's very fortunate. The cost is also very fortunate. The actual vehicle costs around $412,000. So the fact that the county, in partnership with PEMA and FEMA, is boring that cost is great for us.
Well, we appreciate all that you guys do for us, but most of all, when you come in with a vehicle that we don't have to pay for. Thank you very much.
Fair enough, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. Okay, there is any other commissioner comments for this time? No. Any public comments? Okay, we stand adjourned. Thank you very much. Thank you.